A very good morning to one and all. Children, this is again your English language class, and we are going to start a new topic today. Our topic is pronouns. Right, children? We are going to start with pronouns. Pronouns are words that replace nouns, children. Okay, they take the place of a noun in a sentence. Okay, and these pronouns, they even help us in not repeating the noun again and again. All right, like I, me, she, we, they, who, that, yours, his, her, etc. Etc. means there are more pronouns. Okay, there are many pronouns. These are just some on the screen right now. Children, for example, there is a sentence: Ramesh is studying, Ramesh is eating. Now, in the sentence, again I have used the noun Ramesh. So instead of saying in the second sentence Ramesh again, I can use a pronoun in its place. Like Ramesh is studying, he is eating. Isn't it sounding more correct, right? It sounds also more good, children. And it helps us in not repeating the noun again. Alright? Yes. So, these are pronouns. Then children, there are some kinds of pronouns which we are going to study. Before that, let us see once more. A pronoun is a type of word that takes the place of a noun. Like Lee, Anne and Marcus study together. These are three names, children. Lee, Anne and Marcus study together. They learn the material much better by quizzing one another on it. Children, you can see in the first sentence, nouns are used, right? But in the second sentence, in place of nouns, in place of these names, the pronoun they is used for all three of them collectively, right? They is a pronoun which is being used in place of Lee, Anne and Marcus. So instead of taking these three names again, in the second sentence, you can use a pronoun in place of it, right? Right. Why we use a pronoun? Now that is a question, okay? Let's see why we use a pronoun. Pronouns are used in writing and speech when you speak as a way of keeping the flow of the words smooth by reducing repeated use of the word full subject or object word. Okay? Children, and this shows that pronouns are used to keep the flow of the words and help us in reduced repetition of the subject of the noun. Okay? Okay. List of pronouns. Children, pronouns do more work than you see. So, read on to learn about them. Pronouns do more work than you can think about. Okay, so we are going to see some pronouns here. It is a list of pronouns. These are not all the pronouns. These are some pronouns here, children. I, me, my, mine, you, your, yours, he, him, his. All these are pronouns here. Okay. Now we are going to see types of pronouns, children. The very first type of pronoun we are going to study today is personal pronouns. Okay. There are basically 9 kinds of pronouns, children. But we are not going to study all. We will study personal pronouns. We will study possessive pronouns. We will study reflexive, demonstrative, and interrogative. Okay. In grade 3. In grade 4, you will learn relative pronouns also. Okay. Okay. So these are personal pronouns. We are going to start with personal pronouns today. Personal pronouns are used in place of the person or people that we are talking about. Okay. A personal pronoun is a short word we use as a simple substitute for the proper name of a person. For a name of a person, in place of a person, we use personal pronouns. Please remember, personal pronouns are used in place of a person, okay, about that we are talking about. First person is the person speaking, the person who's speaking the sentence. I, we, me, us. These are some of the pronouns, I'm sorry. Second person is basically you, the person spoken to, the person whom you are talking to. Okay? And the third person is the person spoken of, or the person about whom you are talking. He, she, it, they, him, her, them. Okay, for example, children, I like Ria. Now, I is the first person. I am the person who's speaking. The person speaking is I, so I is the first person. Okay, Raj helped me. Raj helped me. Me is also an example of first person. Okay. Do you like tea? You is the example of second person to whom you are talking, who is listening to what you are saying. Okay. And Sanju and Maya beat them. Now, them is the example of third person about whom you are talking. Alright. Children, these are given in your book also. So, we will go through that once again. Let us see some personal pronouns first. All these are given together like I, you, she, they, him, us, me, he, it, we, her, them. All these are personal pronouns. The pronouns which we use in place of a person or in place of a thing. Okay. Personal pronouns refer to the person speaking, the person spoken to, and the person, place or thing spoken about. Okay, we have first person, second person and third person in personal pronouns, children. Okay. Jim forgot his hat. First person, I, me, my, mine. The person who's speaking, we, us, our, ours, all these are person who's speaking. Second is you, your, yours, the person spoken to, the person who's listening to us. Okay, and third person is he, him, his, she, her, hers, it, its, they, them, their, theirs. The person about whom you are talking, or the thing about whom you are talking, about which you are talking. Third person. First, second and third person are there in personal pronouns. Let us see this with some examples. Underline the personal pronouns in the following sentences. She and I will meet you at the theatre. Children, she is the person about whom you are speaking. So, she is the third person. I, first person who is speaking this, and will meet you. You is the person to whom you are speaking. So, you is the second person here. My teacher gave me another chance to answer the question correctly. Children, my is a pronoun which belongs to first person, because the person who is speaking is referring to himself or herself as my. Gave me. Me also belongs to the first person only, because the person who is speaking, me is used for that person only. Okay. So both these pronouns are used as first person. Did you see the painting that I did for the art fair at our school? You. Did you. You belongs to second person. I is the first person. For the art fair at our school. Children, our is also first person, because the person who is speaking, that person is also included in our. Okay. So, our is also first person. You is second person. I is first person. And our is also first person. My mother reminded us that we had not fed the bird all day. My, first person. Us, first person. We is also first person, children. Alright. All these pronouns in the third sentence belongs to first person. Alright. Alright, children. So let us quickly read about personal pronouns once again. Personal pronouns are used for a specific object or person, and they change their forms to indicate the different genders, numbers, case, and persons speaking. The personal pronouns can be based on gender, male, female. So like he went to the market, so he, his, him, all these are used for a masculine gender. And she is doing the laundry, so she is used for female gender, feminine gender, right? Like hers, her, all these are used for feminine genders. Now singular and plural also, like personal pronouns will change in case of singular nouns and plural nouns, where the pronoun is only referring to one specific noun. That book belongs to me. Me refers to one singular person only, okay? When the pronoun is used to refer to a number of nouns, that is their book, not yours. There shows a number of people, hence it's a plural personal pronoun, whereas the yours in this sentence is another example of singular personal pronoun. Clear? So that is their book, not yours. There is used for many people, so it's a plural personal pronoun, and yours is used for one person only, so it's a singular personal pronoun. Okay, now children, it depends on the case also. Okay, subjective case or objective case. Subjective case, subjective means the subject. Okay, like you are the subject. If you are the subject of the sentence, we all did subject, remember, subject and predicate. Subject is the person or the noun about whom we talk in the sentence. Like she is at work. So she is the main subject of the sentence. Hence, in this sentence, she is the subjective person pronoun. Objective case, objective means the object, means where, to whom, to which noun the verb of the sentence is directed to. Like he will meet us later. So he is meeting whom? He is meeting us here, right? So he is the subject in the sentence and us is the object. Okay, so us is the objective personal noun as it is the object of the verb meet. He is the subject as he is the person who will be doing the action of meeting. Okay, so he is the subject in the sentence and us is the object. Okay, now possessive case. Children, possessive case. Possessive case, under possessive case we have possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives. We will see the difference between possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives in the next class. Okay, so this box we will be seeing in our next class. Alright, we are going to see from the book now. This is Ravi. Ravi is a famous doctor. Ravi goes to the hospital daily. Ravi treats patients very carefully. Every patient likes to be treated by Ravi. In these sentences, the word Ravi is repeated many times. Instead of using the same noun again and again, we can use another word in its place. Thus, the above sentences can be written like this. This is Ravi. He is a famous doctor. He goes to the hospital daily. He treats patients very carefully. Every patient likes to be treated by him. So in these sentences, Ravi is written only in the first sentence. In all other sentences, personal pronouns he and him are used in its place. A pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. So children, as you have seen personal pronouns till now, we are going to see personal pronouns from your book now. I am Sudha. Amit gave me a gift. This photograph is mine. We should obey our elders. The people welcomed us. These books are ours. In these sentences, I, me, mine, we, us and ours are pronouns of the first person. All pronouns that are used for the person speaking, the person who is speaking, the pronouns which are used for the person who is speaking are known as pronouns of the first person. You are an intelligent student. They praise you for your honesty. This dictionary is ours. Children, in first and second sentence, you can see I have written also in the book. In the first sentence, children, you is the subject. Okay, you are an intelligent student. You is the subject. In the second sentence, they praise you for your honesty. So you is not the subject. In the second sentence, they is the subject, whereas you is the object in the second case. When something is being done to someone, somebody else is praising you. So you are the object. You are not doing that action. Okay, you are not the subject in the second sentence, but you is the object to whom that action is being done. Okay, so first you sentence in the first sentence is the subjective case, and you in the second sentence shows objective case. This dictionary is yours. So you and yours are pronouns that are used for the persons spoken to whom you are speaking, to whom the first person is speaking, are called pronouns of the second person. Now, read the following sentences. He is reading his lesson. I gave him a gift. These pens are his. She is my neighbor. The principal rewarded her. This skirt is hers. They are cricket players. I wanted to meet them. These garments are theirs. In these sentences, he, him, his, she, her, hers, they, them, and theirs are pronouns of the third person. All pronouns that are used for the persons spoken about are called pronouns of the third person. Children, a summarized form of it is given in the form of a chart. Okay, we can see that. Okay, in the first person, singular plural, you have subjective case I, we, me as is for objective, and as I said, possessive case we'll see in our next class. Alright, so you can go through this chart, and when we will be discussing exercises in the class, it will become all the more clear to you people. Alright, this difference we will see in our next class. Children, as I told you all, have a nice day, stay home and stay safe everybody. Thank you.